Welcome back, guys. Fall weather, where are you? It has not been nice and cool like we were expecting. I'm not too happy about it.
No, it's hot and muggy and disgusting, and yeah.
Doesn't seem to be able to make its mind up, and neither can we. We have been kind of indecisive about exactly where we want to put the stairs in the house. So the thing that's kind of been tough for us with this house build is it's not one complete house being built all at once. We're doing it in stages. So we have this first A-frame part of the house that we want to be completely functional for all of us to have sleeping areas and obviously a way to get up to the loft. But you know, this isn't the complete house. The rest of the house is being built on to the backside as we go on. So
yes,
where we want the stairs has kind of been an ongoing discussion. Our original idea, as you guys know, was to have them right here behind us. This was kind of going to be a stairwell.
Before a metal spiral staircase.
A spiral staircase to get up to the loft. And then we decided it would be really nice for Ellie to have her own little space where she can have her bed and where we can also keep the toys out of the great room. So then where could we move the stairs to? So our next idea was over here, right in this area. This is the front new dormer area that you guys have seen us building.
And we're gonna have a stairwell come up. It's gonna turn out this way, walk up, a little landing, come up, and we're gonna do another landing right here, build a wall, and have this thing walk over into the loft. But after further discussion, didn't like the idea. We didn't want to take away from the nice railing going up and putting stairs in the middle of this area, because we actually want to do a wood stove right here in this location.
So we decided that the best thing for us to do would be to put something less permanent here, like a ship's ladder for the boys to get up to the loft, and put the stairs permanently in the opposite side of the house that we're going to be building on next, rather than just trying to put a stairwell in here just to have one and have to make it fit in some sort of way that we would not be happy with long term.
So eventually, we're going to put the new stairwell is right where the back door is. That's going to be a door or hallway going to the new portion of the house, and we'll have a stairwell in that back area where it's going to come through the window on the back window of the house, going through the loft, and that will be the entrance to the loft once the other portion of this house is finished.
It sounds kind of confusing. That the loft that you guys see right now, I mean, you can't see it on screen, but it has a window in it that is going to come out, and that's just going to be a doorway to the backside of the house, which has been the plan, because we were going to have to take that window out anyways. That's why it's, you know, we said it was a temporary window when we put it in. So that's going to come out and be stairs that comes down to the back side of the house. This door right here is going to be a hallway that connects the house to the bedroom wing. And also to get to the garage and that sort of thing.
Good stuff.
So all of that, long story.
It's a lot to take in, but go ahead.
When we basically could have told you that what we decided to do is put a temporary ship's ladder in here for the boys to access their room in the loft, and the stairs are permanently going to be in the backside of the house. So we're not going to build those until we've built the backside of the house on.
Yes. So what's the plan for today then?
So the nice thing about that is that takes something off of our list.
Yes.
And that means that we can kind of fast forward a little bit and jump right to the platform for the wood stove, which is exciting.
Yep, so we're building the platform. We're gonna do stone going up the back side where the wood stove is. We've got to cut a hole in the roof. We got to frame some stuff up, do some cement board. Got a whole big list of stuff to do to get a wood stove in here so we are warm this winter while we're working.
Yes, and this is going to not be our primary source of heat for the house. Ultimately, we're going to have the outdoor wood-burning furnace that is going to go through the radiant heat in the floors. It's also going to heat the solar shed, but this is kind of a backup heat situation. Yeah,
so with the wood furnace, we're actually doing radiant heat floors. So it's not like I can start a fire, turn a switch, and instantly the house is warm. It takes hours and hours for the floors to heat up and have it heat the entire house. So if it gets cold, we didn't plan, I guess, enough ahead to get the fire going. We'll have a backup wood stove up front. We can make a fire real quick. Within the next hour, hour and a half, we're burning, we're nice and hot and warm and cozy inside the house. While the wood furnace is actually heating the floors up for the next few hours.
Yep, so that's the plan. We're getting started on the platform.
All right, let's go.
If you want to know anything about Ellie, she is superheroes, unicorns, bunny rabbits, and construction vehicles, right?
Alright, girl, let's go in the house and get to work.
All right, Daddy. We added a couple floor joists underneath where the wood stove is going to be sitting real quick, got them all nailed in. There's going to be a lot of weight there on the floor between the stove itself and then also all of the stone on the platform and the wall behind it. So we wanted to be sure that it was properly supported, or as Josh likes to say, make sure it has, you know, a good oomph.
A good amount of oomph.
Okay.
Just so it's strong enough, that's all. Should be fine. Well, 45 inches. Good enough.
Okay, so.
Jeez.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
This is wrong. That's better.
Yeah, okay. That's what I gotta deal with, guys, you know? Go. What's up? What we got?
Okay, so this is our mock-up of the wood stove based upon the actual dimensions of the wood stove that we're really going to be buying.
Yes.
So this is going to allow us to be sure that we have the proper placement of the wood stove, the clearances from walls, and for the pipe and all of that sort of thing. So that's what we're using this for.
Yeah, so I guess the wood stove we're getting requires a minimum of 14 inches clearance on the back and the sides. So it says the manufacturer's instructions.
Yeah.
So we got the placement for that. So now we're gonna go ahead and build a platform, correct?
Yes.
So the platform is gonna be, it's gonna be off the ground about 4 inches, I imagine. And it's gonna have slate floor, and slate goes up the wall. So once we get that bad boy built, we're gonna have Erin take a few dances, a few jumps back and forth, because that stove does weigh 550 pounds. So she hops 3 or 4 times and it holds. We're in the clear. We can put that there. That thing is strong enough and sturdy enough for Erin. So we're good to go.
And don't worry, guys. Josh was sure to take into account for the size of platform that he does have enough space to do his, little jester dances that he likes to do. So that's done. He acts like he's not going to get up there and dance on it. We all know he is.
We'll see. Never know.
We just realized we messed up a little bit. We didn't want this lined up with the wall. You can see this last guy right here is lined up with the wall, but once we actually put the stone on it, it would actually be hanging out past the ball, which we don't want because obviously the kids and the rest of us are all gonna be stubbing our toes on it then. So what we're going to do is just cut it off real quick and suck it back in. That's what we planned on doing when we laid this out, but then we got sidetracked and we messed up and we lined it up with the wall, even though we didn't intend to do that. So fix it real quick and we'll be back on track.
I hate when I scribble like that. I thought about doing this 2 or 3 different times, and we got in a rush to put it down, weren't paying attention, and nailed it in, and messed up. No big deal. 5 minutes later, it's fixed. Y'all know how to dance.
So we had a little bit of an intermission there. We had to
Family fun.
Family fun.
Fireworks, cooking out, all the good stuff.
That's right.
Doing all the things. Enjoying it.
A little party time with the kids. It can't be all work and no play around here, you know?
No?
Like I said, that makes Josh a dull boy.
It does. So, have some fun.
Guys, what are we getting ready to do?
Fireworks! Yeah! It's dark outside.
It is dark outside. Do you want to do some sparklers?
Yes. It's a moon.
I see the moon. Are you excited?
And we will do fireworks.
Yay!
It's a fireball.
Firebolt.
Last one!
Stop, Daddy! Yay!
Well, I don't know if it's legal to have that much fun, Josh.
In West Virginia, it is. It's not July 4th, it's 1st of October, I think, and yeah.
Anytime's a good time for fun, right, guys?
I enjoy it.
And I mean, come on, how fun is it hearing the kids laugh and scream like that? Was that awesome?
It is. Especially Ellie, she loved it.
I know, she's adorable.
So, what's next?
Well, now Josh is ready to slap his apron back on and get back to work.
Okay, see, I bought a brand. It's a nail apron, is what it is. Carhartt makes. If you guys are in construction, do what I do. Y'all wear them. A lot of electricians I know wear them. I wear them.
Right.
But it's an apron. I've been getting made fun of the entire day for it.
Yeah.
It came in the mail. So
Next up, he's gonna come out with a sheet of cookies.
that's not happening. You're the homemaker here. You know what I mean? I'm the builder / whatever.
I might be the homemaker, but now you look like the homemaker. Chuck has already picked out his spot for his bed right next to the fireplace. You gonna be warm this winter, Chucky? You're gonna give Chuck the best spot in the house next to the fireplace because you love him so much? Are you gonna make him his own hot cocoa?
I was thinking about putting you downstairs and putting him in bed with me. So I was thinking about doing.
Chuck doesn't want to sleep under the house with you, Josh.
No,
okay?
no.
Get it together.
Alright, what you got, girl?
45 and a quarter.
Good. You bet it is, Aaron. The tag on this thing says the medium to small to medium, and look, you know, it's tight up all the way too, and it's almost a little too big. So
You're a women's small to medium. How is that?
yeah.
And shoe size kids.
See, make fun of the apron now. Hot. Scooch it. Scooch it.
We just put cement board up here on the wall that is going to be directly behind the wood stove. So now that we've got that up, we're going to do the same thing on the platform, cover that in cement board, and eventually I think we're picturing putting slate everywhere where the cement board is at, right?
Correct.
Would you agree?
We're gonna go ahead and slate the entire thing, platform and wall. We're using the cement board versus sheetrock. Cement board is non-combustible compared to the sheetrock. Even though we do have the clearance, it gives us a better feeling inside to have that back there. We're gonna go ahead and put the slate on that and be done. You ready, girl?
platform is all good to go. It looks great where it's at. We're really pleased with it. It took us a while to figure out the exact location that we wanted it at. We were also thinking of putting it back here, kind of catty-cornered by the door, but once we laid out the actual dimensions of the stove that we were getting, it would have impeded the walkway. So we scrapped that idea. We moved it around a couple more times with our mock-up before we finally settled on this place where it's currently at.
The nice thing with the location of where it's sitting at is where I'm at right now. We're gonna have a couch and we're gonna still enjoy the fire. It's pretty much dead center of the house. It's off a few feet, but it's pretty close to being center of the house. So the heat will radiate around the house and keep us warm on those cold days.
So it was a quick project, and the kind of funny thing about this project is something little like this actually makes it feel a lot more homey in here.
It feels like you're getting closer to the end is what it feels like.
It does.
So it feels more like a house having that in there. I mean, even though it's still bare bones and
Yeah.
it's still without nothing in here, but it feels like we're getting, inch by inch, we're getting close to the way it feels. So it's definitely a good feeling.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yep, so where the stove's sitting at right now, we're actually gonna come out the top, obviously the stovepipe is gonna offset over and go straight out that roof right there.
Yes.
What else we got coming up in the future out here? What
Well,
we doing?
next week we have the machine and also the metal arriving.
Yep.
I know that we talked last time about how we're trying to get that all done in one swift swoop rather than risk being up there without the machine to wrap it and whatnot. So we're going to wrap the house and get the metal on, and other than that, we're inside doing interior work, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, we need those windows to get here.
We do.
That's killing us.
Yeah, we're in a bit of a bind waiting on timing with the
Windows.
the windows, but we're gonna try and just work around it and start
Mm-hmm.
in areas of the house that we don't like, or that the windows are already installed, like the back mudroom
Mm-hmm.
portion where we already have that dormer window in. This kitchen, we've got that dormer window in there, so that sort of things. Once the windows are in here, then we do have a little exterior work to do, right? Some good old
Yeah.
show shuggy bond. I know you guys like that word, don't you?
You know, I'm tired of doing that. I'm not gonna lie, I hate it.
Yeah.
Every second of it, I'm tired. I'm done.
I know.
It's what it is, though.
It is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So it's exciting. We're getting closer.
Yep, and that's it, right? What else we got? Nothing else.
That's it. Thanks for watching, guys.
All right, guys. See ya. Thanks.